You never know
this
who
pack
you're
of questions was crazy, man. That's like, you got real. Like, I got questions. They're not this serious. My shit. Yo.
Shout out. The Connects. Luis Guzman.
Welcome to season 3 of I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman podcast, where we highlight the journey of entrepreneurs and business people alike to showcase that every light and dark moment creates a beautiful piece of art. And this is episode 22. I am your host, Luis Guzman, and my guest today is Steven Winters, the Pizza Hulk himself. Steven is a digital creator, an influencer, an ultimate foodie that is well known for his pizza reviews, his fine taste in sneaker fashion, and is also the host of his own podcast, the Smashing Slices podcast. He also has his own line of apparel branded the Pizza Hulk. He was featured in Jersey Bites front page news for New Jersey pizza spots to check out in 2024. And overall, he's a family man, a coach, positive guy that spreads happiness and joy with his food reviews and charismatic energy. Steven, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That's a better introduction than I have on my own show.
Stop, man.
Just saying.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
I've been following you for a while now,
Yeah.
and I love the energy, brother. I love what you bring to the table. I love your pizza reviews, and I just love your ambition. And that's why I wanted you to jump on, man, and pick your brain.
Happy to be here, man. Absolutely.
Awesome, brother. And thanks for being on time, because we
Oh,
talked about that
yo.
earlier. Like, you know, you tell somebody something, they come 30 minutes later than that, then it becomes a whole thing.
If you ain't early, you're late.
My man,
5
same thing I
minutes.
live by, brother.
Yep.
Man, thank you so much, Steven.
I try, bro.
Yeah, bro. So, hey, man, I always ask every guest this question. I kind of jump off the podcast like this, so I'll ask it to you as
Let's
well.
do it.
Who is Steven Winters?
Oh, man. Who am I?
It's a loaded question, right?
Yo, that's for real. Oh, man. Yo, I'm just a dude, right? That's what I kind of go with. I'm just a guy. I like pizza. I love my wife. I love my son. And I love to have fun. I love sneakers. Yeah, I'm not really a deep, complicated person. I'm super simple. I'm like a grown-up, 10-year-old.
I love that,
I
bro.
think
Yeah,
if I had to go with it, yeah.
that's actually cool because, you know, as we grow up, right, we always try to be adult and we must do this way and plan for this and that. But I envy that. Even me, sometimes I want to keep my inner child a part of me.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to do sometimes. How do you balance that where it's like, yeah, you still have responsibilities. You still do everything you need to do as an adult, but you find a way to feed that inner child of yours. How do you do that, dude?
Having a kid makes it a lot easier. But even before my son, I just we don't plan nothing. I've been with my wife 15 years.
God bless.
We don't plan nothing. We just go seat of the pants, just roll with it.
Rock and roll,
Yeah,
no stress.
I mean, I do get stressed out, but I'll worry about it later. One day at a time kind of thing.
I love it, man. You seem like nothing gets to you. Is that true?
I don't show it as much. My wife knows stuff gets to me, but I don't really show it as much. I just go with it. You know?
Just go with it, right?
Yeah.
Keep it simplistic, right?
As simple as you can be.
I think sometimes as adults, we tend to put too much stake into something and it becomes vigorous and tough to deal with rather than just kind of like you said, going with it and seeing where it lands. Like we were talking off camera about, you know, putting so much effort into something and not getting the result you wanted out of it. But then the minute you kind of let go and just kind of let the inner child take over, oh, cool, look, this is happening. Oh, this is, who, this person just called.
Yeah.
And it's weird how life works like that, right?
That's it. For my son, wake up, he goes to school, he has a good day. Cool. I wake up, I go to work, I have a good day. It's nothing really complicated.
That's a very simplistic, very positive attitude to have, man.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people are missing that in this generation because I told you off camera, everyone presents a version of themselves on camera that's not really who they are.
Yeah.
And then when you talk to them behind closed doors, they're depressed.
Nah.
They want to kill themselves. They're not happy with their life. But you, my friend, are the same person off and on camera.
The whole
I
time.
appreciate that.
The whole time.
And I try to live my life like that as well. I have my moments, but you know what?
Yeah.
Positive attitude, positive energy. Let's wake up and crush the day. Let's be greater than what we were yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's how I attack my life.
That's it. I'm not a spiritual man. I'm not into all of that, but like all I try and do is be better than yesterday, right?
That's
so if
it.
yesterday sucked, today's not that much harder to beat it. So that's all it is. And for real, like everything that I do is the same across the board. Like it's funny that I'm a positive guy and everything. If you ask my wife, like I'm an asshole. Are we allowed to curse on here? We're allowed to curse, right?
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Feel free. It's a free space.
Yeah.
It's an open space.
No, like I'm an asshole. I'm honest. I'm blunt. I'm to the point, and that's just who I am. It's what I am.
Well, you know what?
Doesn't matter the approach. Sports, pizza, everything I do is exactly the same.
I love that. It's a lot of ambition and energy behind it.
Yeah.
And to your point, you told me your wife, she knows everything about you, right? Same with
Everything.
my wife. On the way here, interestingly enough, I call her and I'm venting to her. Oh, this is rough. Oh, I'm having a bad day, this and that. Then we read a book together called Winers and Winners. Great book. You got to check it out. And I caught myself being a whiner. And I hung up on her. I said, babe, I'll call you back. I just got to like process this. 5 minutes later, I call her back. I'm collected. I'm calm. You know what, babe? I'm sorry. And she was fine.
Yeah.
But it was just me acting all like whiny for no reason. You know what I mean?
Sometimes though, you need to get it out.
Yes. Thank you. And that's what the point I was getting to, dude, is that us as men, we don't have many outlets in our lives to release that anger. Like we got the gym, but you're not going to go around and just beat people up. So how do we
get in trouble for that?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So how can we channel this anger that we have to carry as men because we have a lot on our plate, but still be positive, still be a good influence. Yeah. But we also need our space to like, you know what I mean? So so I admire that you're able to be so transparent with your wife, because we are supposed to be transparent with our wives. They know all our deep secrets, but then again, in person, we have to become this strong, resilient role model. But sometimes it's hard, man.
Now, if you ask anybody that, like literally anybody who's ever come in contact with me, like, how you doing? I have the same answer for every single person, and it's fantastic.
I love that.
That's the answer. You take that how you need to, but fantastic is my answer. One of the ladies at the gym, in her phone, I'm Captain Fantastic. Like, 'cause that's the only answer that I give. Walk in the gym, how you doing? Fantastic. At the supermarket, no matter where. Fantastic is the answer.
And I love that because you're already just exuding the positive energy. Even if you're having a bad day, so what?
You don't know. Like,
you don't know.
You take my answer how you want, and we're cool.
There's another book, I can't remember the author now. Again, me and my wife read and listen to, and he says, learn to change the response to something. So when something really bad happens to you, you say it's good.
Yeah.
And if you get bad news in the middle of the day, it's good. It's good. And it kind of just changes the perception of what it is.
Yeah.
And I think, you kind of already embody that by saying everything's fantastic.
Yeah, everything's fantastic. I shrug it off like, well,
I love that, man.
Sometimes if it doesn't involve me fully, because sometimes I don't care. Sounds bad sometimes, but...
But I guess that's also part of, your character as a free-flowing person, where it's like, you know what, as long as my family's good and I'm okay, the rest of the world, it could be falling around me, but I'm good, and that's the type of attitude when it comes to being a protector of a family, right? And being a man, you got to make sure your family is good and well. And if you're not fantastic, then that's going to bring issues into your family, you know what I'm saying? And into your leadership role as a man in the household. So it's a lot, dude. It's a lot, man.
It's hard work.
Yeah, but you know what? We say that, but getting back to what I was saying earlier before we got on camera, I get exhausted just thinking about your life. Like the way you were telling me, you do this and that and the third, and you have time for this and that. Where do you find all the energy to be the Pizza Hulk and do pizza reviews, to be a podcaster, to be a family man, a coach, a husband, a father? How do you break that up so you don't lose your sanity?
It's every one of those things you just named is fun. So they're not really hard work, right? So my regular job, I work for a beer company, but I'm like kind of like the party planner. I plan all of our events and all of that. So like, it's fun. It's cool. I'm out all the time. I'm on the road. I'm not stuck behind a desk. Then I come home, take my son to coach baseball. Baseball is easy. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm interacting with him. If we were going to like something where it was just, if I was dropping him off, well, that's maybe a different thing. But like, I'm out on the field with the kids, eating pizza, literally eating pizza.
I love that, man.
Right? Yeah, so every one of those things is fun. It's like we always make fun of athletes, right? Because you're playing a kid's game. Mm-hmm. nothing I'm doing is hard. I'm not building. I can't build anything.
I'm the same way, brother.
I can't
Join
build,
the club.
so I'm fine with that. Like, you know, Christmas comes, you got to build toys. I'm like, yo, we don't buy that.
We don't
anymore.
buy it.
We don't buy it because I ain't building it. But yeah, I'm not out doing. You know, I appreciate all the people who do hard work, the manual labor, and all that. But I don't do that.
Right.
So it's just, you know, I get a good night's sleep, and I'm ready to make the day. Whatever happens, happens, man.
I love that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I think having that attitude of fun around anything, like I said, how everything is good, it also takes the stress away from what you really got to deal with. And I think and I want to segue into the pizza reviews. I guess would you consider, first of all, how did that start? And is that like an escape for you to do pizza reviews, or what's the whole
So it started I started the whole conversation we just had, right? I'm like a kid at heart.
Yeah.
Yo, I eat like 10 things. I am basic as possible.
I love it.
And pizza just happens to be one of those things. So my whole life I like pizza. So COVID hit. I was making ice cream. My other job, I make the ice cream at Holston's.
At the legendary Holston's.
Legendary, yes.
Can I get a table where Tony Soprano sat?
Yeah.
I heard it was roped off.
No, it was roped off because we remodeled. We have a new table though, but if you've never been there before, I could tell you that it was the old table because it's
exactly the same.
Exactly. It's literally the booth itself is the exact same. It's just like 2024 maroon versus like 1970 maroon. That's the only difference. It's more cushioned. That's it. Nobody even knows. People went bonkers about it. I'll never step foot in the place because you got rid of the booth. Like, stop it. You didn't even know we were closed.
I love that. You heard it here first.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Is there like a line to sit there in that table?
The when we did auction it off like a month and a half ago, it was probably the craziest that it's ever been since when they filmed.
Right.
The lines were out the door and we roped it off, so you couldn't even sit in it. And the people were just crazy. They still do a tour. They still come there with a tour.
That's crazy, dude.
It makes no sense to me.
See, but for you, it's business as usual. It's Holston's.
Yeah,
you know
it's just here you go.
Man, well, I'm sorry to throw you off track. You say you were Holston's.
So I'm there. I'm downstairs in the basement. You know, I'm making some ice cream and beginning of COVID because I've only done. This is the start of year 3.
Yeah. How do you make ice cream, by the way? I just realized that your swag was so like effortless. I make ice cream.
Yo.
Like, how do you make ice cream?
The machine does all the work.
Oh, okay. I thought you were there like
I ain't in there
with a chemist set and like, this is as much, butter.
You gotta add all that in.
Gotcha.
The machine does the
mixing,
the machine.
All right, got it. All right, got it.
Does the hard work for me.
Gotcha, man.
So I was just downstairs in the basement and at that time, a lot of people just started like making like food pages and stuff during COVID to keep the time going.
I remember, yeah.
And I started it. So my son's name is Logan. So he's named after Wolverine.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Comic books, Wolverine and Hulk. It's a big thing. Like pizza. So I was like, all right, Pizza Hulk sounds cool. Create the page. Send the request to my wife and her girlfriend. They're literally upstairs from me. The girlfriend saw it, accepted it, liked it right off the bat. Honestly, maybe 6 months later, my wife finally accepted it.
Stop. Why didn't she like it in the beginning? Talk to me.
I have no idea. She called me an idiot. She's like, you're stupid.
Stop.
She still does to this day. She doesn't fully grasp it all. Like, she understands it. She knows. She takes journeys with me.
Yeah.
She does all of that. But she's still, like, every chance she gets, like, you're an idiot. Because I'm literally just going around, bro. I'm just a pizza guy. Like, I'm not even a foodie. Like, I don't consider a foodie.
You're just a pizza
I'm the
foodie.
pizza guy, man.
I love that, man.
I am. Like, it's pizza.
So
pizza
when you were young, you were rocking pizza all day. Like,
Yo.
what was your first pizza slice? You remember?
No, I do not. No.
What was your first favorite pizza joint?
So I have two that are like, they're ingrained in my heart. One is Pizza Town in Elmwood Park.
Elmwood Park. I used to work in Southbrook down the street.
Yeah,
I know exactly where that is. Yep.
And Maruka's on the boardwalk in Seaside.
Okay. Why those two?
My aunt and uncle, I worked in a deli. My family's owned delis my whole time growing up. I worked in the deli with my uncle, and we would leave and we would go get Pizza Town. That was our thing. Pizza Town. Now it's new owners. They couldn't be nicer people in there. I miss the old owners that yelled at you when you walked in, because they plain slice only. There's
it.
no topping.
No topping.
There's a window for slices. There's a window for pies. You go to the wrong window, you're getting yelled at. I miss that. Like, that was a fun, like,
Nostalgic,
it was just funny.
Nostalgia, yeah.
You know, a husband, wife, and their kid, and they're trying to order pepperoni, and they're just like plain only, like yelling it. Hilarious to me. So that was our spot. It was local. We always went there. So I grew up on it. And then Maruka's was my aunt and uncle's favorite spot at the shore in my entire life. Anytime anybody ever said they were going down the shore, they were going to Seaside, my uncle would give them $100. Like, give me $100 worth of Maruka's.
Wow.
And they would bring it home.
Holy
and we would, like, it'd be, you know, at that time, I mean, now you're getting 3 pies.
3 pies,
probably.
yeah.
We'd
Before you probably get like
5.
8.
We had 6 pies probably. And they would bring them home and we would eat and then they would freeze them and we would just always have them. But it took, I mean, I'm 40. So this was going on for, you know, 25 years of my life.
Sheesh,
I never, ever had Maruka's hot at Maruka's.
Stop.
And it still was one of my favorites.
It still was one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when we went down there, so my wife's family has a shore house right in the next town of Ortley.
Sweet.
And we go there and I get the pie and I don't even eat it there. I put it in the box. We bring it back. I'll chill. I'll talk a little bit. We hang out.
You eat it?
And then I eat it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Still,
man.
but those are the two, like, sentimental, like, those are,
so
they're not the best, right? But
it's
they're
close to
my
home.
favorite. They're my favorite spots.
I love that, man.
Because they have, like, I'm attached to them. Like,
it's a piece of your childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people don't, I mean, I guess it goes without saying, food is very synonymous with growing up and family and traditions, right? Because you get together with your family, you gather, what do? You eat, you know? And when you first have that first slice, you remember that on my bicycle.
Everything, bro.
And,
I still eat the same things from when I was a kid.
So like I love that because it's
6 things.
Yeah. But
that's how, like, it's not even like, I guess you could say I'm picky. I don't know. I don't eat fruit. I don't eat vegetables. Like, so you don't have to worry. Like, I don't want a salad. I don't want to come to your house and have salad.
You want
but, like,
the good stuff.
All of our friends now, when we go to people's houses and everything, my wife's uncle, his wife had a menu on the refrigerator and it said things Stephen will eat.
Stop.
And we would go there for dinner and it would be something off that list.
Get out of here,
like,
man.
every time. There'd be all kinds of other stuff. You can make anything you want. I'm cool with it.
But I just want what I like.
And I'll eat them all day. I don't care.
Wow. And you never get tired of it?
Nope.
Never.
No.
You never had one time where you're like, oh, I don't want pizza today?
No.
Not even one?
No.
Wow.
No.
That's insane because
nope.
I love food and I love pizza. And even me, I'm like,
No.
I don't know if I can do the pizza today.
Nah. We just had some pizza, right?
Yeah, we just rocked. By the way, thank you to Fiamma's. It wasn't free. We paid for it. But nonetheless, they make a great brick oven. They're in Westfield, New Jersey. They got 2 other locations. But this was your first time actually having Fiamma's.
Yeah, it was delicious.
What'd you think of the pie?
It was delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What makes it better, worse?
Brick oven is hard to
mess up, right?
it's hard to knock.
Yeah.
Like, brick oven is solid.
Solid, right?
So as long as I'm a huge cheese guy too. So as long as there's enough cheese on there for me, I'm good.
And I like the fluffiness of it.
Yeah.
You know, I like
it's airy. It's light.
Yeah, it's airy.
Light and
I
airy.
love that,
Yep.
man. I mean,
and
don't
it's
get me
got flavor though, because it's got the flame.
Yeah, it's
So
got the
there's a little
flavor, and you got the
in there.
smoke.
You get a little, like, all right.
And it's like, because I love thick pizza too, but the problem with that thick cheese, like after like a slice, I'm like, oh, this is too
it's too
much.
heavy.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
It's too. This is like a perfect mix.
Then I still
blend.
got this. Whenever we're done here, I'm going to get more pizza.
Dude, how do you sustain that? How do you do that, man? Wow, is there a method to it? Like, do you count calories?
No, not at all.
Do you ever weigh
No
yourself?
way.
Like, oh shoot,
I used to, but not anymore.
you don't even care no more. Like, I mean, you look good.
Whatever
You work out. You're in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I try.
I love that, man. So obviously the pizza's not having an effect on you as far as physical, because you're freaking throwing up 400 pounds.
Yeah, I try. I started doing cardio now though, so that's the effect it's having
that's
on
the
me.
effect.
It's making me do cardio.
You enjoy cardio?
Nobody enjoys cardio.
Yeah. I used to, believe it or not, and then I got too skinny. I was like, nah, I got to bulk up a little bit.
Nah, I started doing the 12-3-30.
What's that?
So it's a 12 incline, a 3 speed for 30 minutes on the treadmill.
I used to do that.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's probably just
it rocks.
It's just terrible.
It hurt my ankle. I actually had like plantar fasciitis because of it, so I had to stop doing it. But what I learned is I used to go extreme with cardio. You ever heard of zone 2 cardio?
Yeah.
So basically, that's like whatever your heart rate is. My max heart rate is 180. So you're supposed to be at 60 to 70% of your heart rate, which should be like about 120 beats per minute. And I can do that cardio all day and not be out of breath, but it's the best for your cardiovascular health. So I stopped going super ham, like running. Like
I stay in that. I hit that. I'm on like I'll go to a 3.2 or a 3.4 speed, and it's either. Sometimes you're in a groove with what you're listening to. Yeah. Or I'll put a show on. And I don't makes it go fast. I don't know which one makes it go faster though. Really? I don't know. I was for like 2 weeks I was in on like I'm watching a show. But then like it felt like it dragged on a little longer. So then I'm like, all right, let's just do this week all music and see how it goes. So I alternate it and I'll throw in the bike in there too. Nice. Yeah, the bike is good. I'll try to throw the bike in if I do too many days. Yeah. It does. It hurts the back half, the hamstrings, the calves, all that.
No, it rocks, dude. Yeah. I'm a Stairmaster guy.
No. Plus.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Plus, yo, a 12 on the treadmill and a pair of Jordans, that ain't the way.
Yeah, no. You got to go running shoes, man.
But you can't be wearing running shoes.
I know, man.
I'm not a Hoka guy or anything like that.
You're right, dude. Yeah. See, I can't do Hokas.
I could probably, then I got to roll in the gym with my backpack and keep the running shoes in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I accepted the fact that I'm 40, but I can't accept the fact to wear unfashionable sneakers.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Unfortunately, unfashionable sneakers are more comfortable.
Yes, but
I'm not ready to go into the gym with Hokas.
I can't say I'm a full Jordan or die guy because now I'm rocking some Dunks. But
Powder Puff Girl Dunks, Power Puff Girls, yeah.
Also, I have as you can see, I'm a two different colored lace guy.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't pick up on that. I like that, man.
That's my
nice. So that's your thing when it comes to sneakers.
I feel like that's like my catch. Like I don't have a catchphrase,
right? But that is
two different sneakers. I got two different laces in my sneakers now.
I did not notice that. You told me that's pretty ill.
Pretty much almost every pair that I have has two different laces. Yeah, even if it's just generic with like a white one in there, you just switch it up, right? Every one of them that I wear, yeah.
Love that, man. Nice and funky, dude. I love that, man. Yep. And it's crazy because I'm learning so much more about you now. We have you here in the studio, and it makes me. I had a question for you, but I guess it's not even worth asking. But I'm gonna ask you anyway. How do you stay motivated with your Pizza Hulk brand when there's so many other people doing it? What's your motivation to keep going?
It's fun.
It's fun.
I enjoy every second of it. I don't always rock Pizza Hulk merch. If I'm going to a place that I've already been to, then I do. As much as I love it and as much as I love sitting here talking and doing all this stuff, sometimes talking about myself is weird.
Why is that?
I don't know, but I don't really call the pizza place up. Like, I'm coming in. I'm not I'm not looking for anything for free. If you give it to me for free, that's totally fine. But I'm not trying to go places and say I'm the Pizza Hulk so I can get free meals. I don't need that.
I hear you, bro.
No. But sometimes it's just uncomfortable. Like, I'm not going to speak about myself in the third person. Like, I'm the Pizza Hulk. That is, if I call you on the caller ID, the caller ID says Pizza Hulk.
That's cool.
The hoodie says, everything about me says Pizza Hulk. The brand. But I'll walk into the pizzeria if I've never been there before, and I'm like, oh, just get, a pie, a couple of plain slices. Then I do my thing.
Your thing. Have you ever been recognized?
Yeah.
Like, before you even say, oh, shoot, you're the Pizza Hulk guy. Yeah. Oh, man. How was that the first time you...
That's fun.
That's fun, right?
It's just, once we get to that part, it's great. But getting to that part is like, I'm not trying to be that guy as much as it looks like I am already that guy, but I'm not trying to be that guy.
But it's crazy because you exude this energy where it's like, it's contagious. And is that the whole branding behind Pizza Hulk? Like, I'm just who I am.
It's me. From the first time I did it, my fifth version of a logo, because I can't think of, I like an idea and then we just grow from it. But the very first set of them that I have on my sticker, I have a sticker that goes on the doors.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's right here.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw you put
the sticker.
You
that goes on the doors. Yep. I don't even know what was I. Oh, real pizza reviews. Like, that's the hashtag. That's my thing. I'm not bullshitting anything. I just tell you what it is. But I don't fully... Like, I don't Dave Portnoy it. I don't put a number out there.
And I was going to tell you that. I was intrigued that you don't put numbers on the reviews. Why is that?
My 10's not your 10. Who cares what my number is?
You just give
also, my brother-in-law told me, right? So everything that is real through me, I shout out the right people. My brother-in-law said, before you could give anything a number, you need to find a 10. And that's your baseline. That's what you work off of.
Yes, that's actually good advice.
So
I like that. Yeah.
I found a couple 10s, but the number thing doesn't do it for me.
Well, you know, it's funny because you say that, right? Like, I feel like, yeah, the number system is cool, but it's hard to, it's kind of like, you can't say that this pizza is a 10.0 and expect other people to say the same thing.
Right.
We all have different tastes, like you said. So it's like, I remember going to a pizza place just because Portnoy said it was an 8.4. Me and my wife went there, like, this is at least a 7.
Yeah. So
At
like putting a
least.
number on it,
it's like too much pressure.
I appreciate the pizza.
Yeah,
I love the pizza. We talk about it. I'm just like a pizza hype man. Right? My page is I'm a pizza analyst.
Analyst, yeah.
I came up with analyst. It's cool.
I like that.
Yeah, so I just talk about it. I post it. I put the picture up, throw a reel. That's it. There's no good, bad, ugly. Nah, I'll critique it, but I don't put a number. And I gave away my secret on another podcast, and I don't even care anymore because I've caught on that I gave it away. It took a little while.
What's the secret?
If I don't like it, it's just a picture.
You
could go back in the beginning.
That's
you could go to
so many pictures.
You could go to the beginning of the whole thing, and that's where it is. Now I caught on that I said that, and I realized I'm like, yo, I just gave away my secret.
But
so
that's
now
actually
it's
a
just
good
random.
thing,
Like Pizza Friday, bro, is just a whole pizza. I don't tag where it's from. Like the local spot that I go to, every 3 pies is mind-blowingly amazing looking. Like that's a Pizza Friday. Like so, it's just. Now I just put some stuff up there to throw people off the trail.
Gotcha.
Because I gave it away one time, and I'm like, oh man.
No, but that's actually cool. I like the idea of that because it's like, I mean, you're not, you leave it open ended, right? Because you can put a picture up and now people know you didn't like it, but that doesn't mean it's crap.
And honest to God,
you know,
90% of the time, yo, I just need it cooked more.
I got you. So it's not even a knock on them. It's just they got to cook it.
There's a whole thing in the industry of like your slice pie. You undercook it because you reheat it.
Yes.
But yo, you need to cook it more, then reheat it.
Yeah,
like they don't cook the slice pie enough. And that's like my biggest like critique. It burns me. Yeah. Just cook it longer, man. Cook it. And burnt pizza, like I told you before we started, literally fighting with some guy, told me my pizza was burnt. Yo, the pizza's not burnt. I don't understand. First of all, I love well done.
I'm a well done guy too. Yeah, I'm a well done guy too.
And then if you're cheese, I need bubbles on the cheese. I need the cheese to look cooked, and that's it. And that's what the guy was saying. He's like, "Oh, that's burnt." Like, dude, that's not burnt, man. Nah, even if it's burnt, it's different. Like you can burn this coal fire pie. You could burn that quick.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
but it tastes beautiful.
It tastes amazing. Yeah, it's the airiness of it.
Or there's spots so like Vinny's Pan Pizza, Millburn.
Yeah, I got beef with you about that. But
all right,
why did they beat Santillo's?
Yeah,
Santillo's is my home, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Is where I'm from. Talk to me,
people, man. The people.
Really? So I mean, I know Al could be a little, rough around the edges.
So
he's not a people guy.
No, but not even that. It was just the people's vote.
Oh, the people's vote.
The people voted. I put it in my stories. People voted. I took the winners. I put them out. That's all it was.
Okay, so the people made the decision, not you.
Yes, not me.
So
I did
what was
not
your
make a
decision? Vinny's or Santillo's?
Vinny's.
Because why?
I had Santillo's, right?
And you went cheese, right? Cheese pie.
I got a round and a square.
Okay.
And this was a beginning of being the Pizza Hulk. Me and my wife I think I had 3 bites. My wife had maybe 2, and we were done. I spent $65 on 2 pizzas, and it did nothing for me. The sauce, I couldn't. The dough was amazing. The cheese was great.
The cheese is delicious.
Yo, the sauce stopped me in my tracks.
Really?
And I never went back. Then it burned down. Now he's in the hospital. I've spoken to him, but I've never physically met him.
Right.
He's an amazing dude.
No, he is.
But the sauce, and everybody says it's very acidic. You could see
there's a unique taste to it.
You could see the deepness of the red, and then they're like, oh, his menu also. I don't know what's more confusing.
The numbers.
The Santillo's pizza menu,
1970,
or like Cheesecake Factory's menu. Can they be any crazier? Like for real,
it's a lot of options. Yeah, it's a lot of options.
So you just order the wrong thing, and then people are like, "Oh, order this one. The sauce is better." I got you. But yeah, it was
a little tricky when it comes to
my bracket. 100% across the board was a vote in the story, and I just pulled it, put it up,
and that was that.
Yep.
Vinny's Pan Pizza. I gotta check him out now. By the way, shout out to Al Santilli. Hope he feels
Yes.
better. Hope he has a speedy recovery.
He also,
man.
so I did my pizza bracket, and I spoke with Al, and he gave me a pizza to give away because he's doing Sunday. He was doing
In
Sundays,
Morristown, right?
Sundays in Morristown at Caniglio's, and I got a pizza out of him. I got a pizza out of Vinny's, out of Maruca's, and then DeLucha's in Raritan.
DeLucha's. I haven't been there.
You haven't been there?
Things.
So-
I saw you taking the thing out of
Yes.
the oven, and your
My-
cut game is serious.
Bro,
You were like,
that's my greatest pizza experience that I've had.
and you were able to auction off the one pound.
raffled one of those off.
3-hour wait, dude.
3-hour waits. He sells out. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. He's already done for the day.
All because of Portnoy.
All because of Portnoy. Yeah,
Speaking of Portnoy, how did it feel when he shouted you out in 2021?
it was pretty cool. I was
Yeah,
there.
how- yeah,
I was
you were
there.
there. So
I was
tell
there.
me that whole
That was a
story.
whole
How did-
experience. That was wild. So like we were, it's still COVID that time. We were. I don't want to say we were chasing,
Yeah.
but we were chasing at Pizza Terminal, and he hit me up one day. So every Monday, I would go to Pizza Terminal, and we would just work on pizzas. We would just
Really?
make bar pies.
You were just learning the craft.
Yeah. But so Scott would be like, yo, let's make bar pies. And we would just go there and we would make one and we talk about it. Like, oh, we should do this. Try a different sauce. Try a different cheese blend. Like the whole development of that pizza every Monday. And he texted me one day and was like, Portnoy was just at, where was he? He was at Tavolino's. And it closed now. Dave's also opening a new spot. Can't wait for that. Nice. So he's like, yo, he was just at Tavolino's. He's like, come up here. So I fly up there, and I'm like, yo, what are we gonna do? And he's like, oh, I got some info. Like we could use this. And I'm like, yo, let's call him. Let's call. It wasn't Dave. It was the guy whoever the cameraman was at the time. I don't know. I think it's Austin Spider.
I know you're talking. Yeah.
Whatever. So we were like, yo, and he's like, really? We're gonna call him? We're gonna do that? And I was like, dude, we should.
What do you have to lose?
I'm like, yo, if it was the hot chick at the gym, we would call her, right? Let's just do it. So they call, and they give us the thing like, yo, we'll be there. They give us a time frame. Time frame came and went. Like, yo, they're not coming. Came and went. They're not coming. Finally, it was like 2 hours later. They showed up. It was super awesome. He was super cool. Later, we found out after it came out that he did Patsy's in between Tavolino's, and the mayor took him to like 6 different locations in Patterson. So that was the delay. There was a huge delay.
Because he went to 600 places.
Bro, the mayor just kept taking him places. So it was a crazy thing. But it was super cool. Madam shook his hand. That was the very beginning of Pizza Hulk. Like
I saw there Pizza Hulk's in there. This guy's in there.
Yeah, that was the very beginning of me.
That's a great launching pad.
Yeah, I'm still trying. He did his the One Bite Pizza Festival this year.
I saw you went to that. Yeah,
awesome. It was pouring rain.
Pouring rain. Yeah,
still a great experience though. It's coming back for a year too. But at the festival, I knew a bunch of the pizzerias there, and I literally, we were left. He went right. We were left. I missed out on an experience with him there. But I'll catch up with him at some point.
Hey, man, you guys are both running in the same race here. So I feel like only time will tell when you guys get to kind of maybe even collab and do something together. Because,
someday.
I feel like people that do pizza reviews are just cool freaking people. Like, Dave seems cool. You seem cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the energy you need when it comes to pizza. Because you don't see somebody that's upset eating pizza. It's like, it makes everybody
pizza,
happy.
Even if you have bad pizza.
You know what I'm saying?
Bad pizza is still good pizza. It's still pizza.
It's still pizza. That's what I'm saying. So even if the pizza's not that good, it's still a win-win.
Yeah.
You're still rocking some
and if
pizza.
it's bad and it leaves a bad taste, you're like, oh, yo, you just go get better
more
pizza. That's it. You just get more pizza. That's all.
Love that,
That's
dude.
all it is.
So talking about Portnoy and talking about how big he's become with this pizza, one bite, everybody knows the rule thing. What is the future of the Pizza Hulk brand? Give me the 5-year plan, the 1-year plan, the 10-year plan. Where do you see yourself?
That. Portnoy's the end game. Portnoy's the goal, right? I'll sub-question it out real quick. What's the goal for the podcast? Joe Rogan, no?
Yeah, to grow. Yeah,
Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's the GOAT. So it's like
Joe Rogan.
If you're not aspiring to be the best,
I want the Portnoy effect of it, but like, yo, I like Pat McAfee.
Yeah, Pat McAfee's awesome.
That's the
you kind of embody
that's the
him
desire and the goal
desire,
because he's just off the rails. He just does whatever he wants.
I love
it.
Don't
care. It's cool. Like that's what I want. That's what I envision. Like end game is that podcast, where it's just he's sports, it's just pizza and just life. I've said, the Pizza Hulk is one thing, and then the podcast Smashing Slices, they're the same but they're different, because the podcast is like an episode of Seinfeld.
Love Seinfeld. Yeah.
There's no point to it.
There's no point to it. It's just it's the story about nothing, but it's fun.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
You gave me a fantastic introduction. You have an iPad. I sit in my basement. I just talk. My phone's next to me. I'm looking at myself on the camera. I just talk.
I love literally that, though, man.
Talk. And then I cut it off at 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Somebody's gonna watch this, right? And people do, and it's cool. But there's no guide. I just bullshit and talk.
But you enjoy doing it.
I love every second of it. I've recorded a podcast at like 3 a.m. I've recorded a podcast that I didn't record. It's yeah.
Sounds like us.
It happens. But no, that's what I feel like. There's been a handful of people when I meet them, and then we have a full conversation, and they've said the same thing. They're like, "Yo, one day, like, stay what you're doing. It's gonna happen one day." I'm like, "Yo, when that day comes, it's gonna be freaking awesome." But I feel like when that day comes, it's gonna be no different than today.
Yeah,
honestly, It's the same. Nothing's gonna change. The only thing that honestly would change, like, say I got, even if I got scooped up, make some money, all kinds of stuff. The only thing that's going to change is then I finally could afford a pair of Travis Scotts.
Oh yeah, it was like $1,000 on the resale. Yeah,
that's the goal. That's the goal.
I hear you.
Bro.
Just to get me a
the
pair
OG
of those. Ones, the first ones that came out though. Not like I'm not a fan of the lows.
Yeah, give me.
I'm talking about you want the low? I like the high tops.
What, the fragments, the blues.
Yes, man, fire.
Yo, honestly, I don't really care.
You just want a pair of Travis Scotts.
I told my wife I'm trying to lose. We go on vacation in June, Father's Day. I'm trying to lose like 25 pounds. And I told her,
no diet, no pizza diet.
No, we're not cutting out pizza though. I'll cut everything else out. And I told her, I'm like, yo, if I lose 25 pounds,
right,
by vacation, I'm buying a pair of Travis Scotts.
That's your gift.
I don't care. Yep.
Love that, man.
So I have something to shoot for, but then like maybe 25 is the goal, right? So maybe I'm just economically smart, stop at 24 and be like, we're not getting we're not getting
I lost 24
$1,200 later.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. I mean,
I don't know what you could do with that. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. People wear them, and I appreciate the shit out of them, but I don't know if I can
see. I'm dead stock type of guy. Like I have a lot of sneakers that my brother-in-law kills me for. His all the time. He's like, dude, you don't rock your kicks, and I'm like, see, you sound just like him. And I started to do that. I had a pair of, what were they? Not the Space Jams. The God, I can't think. It's one of the fours. One of the Bread 4. I think it was the Bread 4s. In the box.
New ones that just came out. Or
no, not the new ones. OGs with the Nike logo on the back.
No, I have a pair of those.
Yeah,
I got them in 20. I got a pair of 2019 Bread
2019.
4s.
I think those are the same ones I got. It's got the Nike logo on the back.
Yeah, I wear
and before that, I had the OG. I had the OG 3s when Jordan from the foul line.
Yeah.
I had those that came out All Star like 2015.
Yeah, bro.
And I never wore them.
You gotta wear them.
Now I started wearing them.
Growing up, we literally would share Jordans. Damn, one of us would buy a pair and you would share them. Be like, haha, bro, now I wear them.
And you know what's crazy? You say that, and again, I was always Mr. Deadstock. And the point I was making is now I wear my sneakers, but those Travises, if I was to buy them, I don't know if I'll wear them, bro.
I would.
I don't know.
But like it would be specific spots.
Yeah, it's just
like I have a custom pair of Jordans. I've worn them one time.
Are these the all white with your logo on the side? I seen those.
Custom made.
Fire. Pizza Hulk.
Custom made Pizza Hulk. Never ride stock in Staten Island. They were expensive, and I've worn them once.
How much you paid for them?
I paid $2 for the shoe itself,
and then the customization.
I was $550.
Oh,
for the custom. So that's $750.
But it's your brand, dude.
Right? They're on the shelf behind me in the podcast. I
love that
because I wore them once to the pizza convention in Atlantic City, and they were the coolest thing ever because people were going crazy. But I don't know if I could wear them again because I'd be terrified to ruin them. Or just anything happened to him. But a pair of Travis Scotts is just, I don't understand. Or not even that. Like my buddy went to school with my wife. He hits me up all the time. He's like, bro, I got some stuff you could buy it if you want. I'm like, no, it's too expensive. He's got some off-white ones, like $3,000, bro.
Yeah, those are expensive, man. Yeah, see.
What?
I can't.
I'll buy
I
a used
can't.
car.
Yeah, exactly.
$3 grand.
Yeah, that's too much, man.
Yo.
You gotta set the limit somewhere. You know what I mean?
The other problem is, honestly, my wife knows how much these things cost. So if I ever came out with a pair of them,
you're going right back out with them.
No, she knows that they cost a lot. Like, it's not like I could be like, here's some money on the side. She'll never know. She knows how much they cost.
Yeah, see, and that's
terrifying.
That's how our wives are. My wife's the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big watch collector, and if I buy it, I have to let her know if I'm buying a new watch because she's gonna be like, I know how much that is, and it didn't just magically get into your safe or whatever.
Nah.
So it's like you got to get like the pre-approval. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I was thinking about getting this. I don't know, like,
I don't need approval.
Do you like it?
I don't need approval at like $400. Nah, we just buy those.
But
That's
Travis
cool.
is.
Yeah,
come on,
1,000.
That's a lot.
That's a big nut. It's hard to do.
It's funny you say all this because I'm getting this vibe, and it's leaning into the next question I have for you. So you're the pizza hog, you do pizza reviews. I kind of feel like you can, you ever thought about branching off and like branding more like sneaker talk as well? Because I feel like you're very well versed in that.
Yeah.
Is the goal just pizzas?
No. The goal is, honestly, Seinfeld, nothing. It's nothing. It's just talk. It's just whatever comes up. Like I said, my little studio that I got, I look at all my sneaker boxes. There's 60 boxes of sneakers that I stare at every day when I'm downstairs. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, I could probably hold a conversation with sneakers on Jordans. Everything else,
Jordans.
no. But
No,
Jordans,
got it.
Yeah, I could hold the conversation. My goal is I would love to be able to run free in like Flight Club in the city. Like the Complex show, they go sneaker shopping.
Yeah.
I like sneaker shopping with the Pizza Hulk.
That'd be so ill, man. It can happen. You're on the right.
Like, when goals are hard to attain, right? So you put them out there. That's one of them. And I've said if sneakers, watching Complex, watching that whole show, like that's one of those full out. Like I'd go crazy.
I love that.
I wouldn't go crazy where like 50 grand, but
yeah.
Right,
Drop a couple
Justin
stacks.
Timberlake just dropped like 22 grand. Like,
Triple H just dropped like 5-6 grand. And I'm like, what is he doing even buying those sneakers? Like, I feel like they told him, like the publicist told him, no, you got to get.
You got to pick these. You got to pick.
He got the
these.
Travis Scotts, the black ones, and I'm like, I think somebody just told him. He strikes me like a Hoka guy.
Yeah,
he looks like a Hoka guy.
Only wrestling boots too.
Yeah, seriously.
But that's like, and bro, that's top of the list. Like, I'd love to one day be able to just, all right, we're doing that.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like I know pizza could be your entry point, but I feel like you could take it anywhere you want because you literally embody fun to me.
Yeah,
and
what I mean, I could probably have a whole sports show too. Like, I'm a sports guy.
You see what I mean? Yeah,
like,
so
it
it's
could
like
be anything. Where I just like, like I said, like McAfee is it's sports, but he just rambles and talks.
Yeah, he does
Like,
wrestling.
That's everything, man. I'm a wrestling guy too, so I'm in everything. You know what I mean?
Love it, man. But even with all that you're into, pizza is still like the love.
Yeah.
That's what kind.
Pizza's
That's the glue.
starting point.
That's
man.
the glue
That's
that
my
keeps.
That's my
so
glue.
no matter how successful you get, pizza will still be at
Pizza's
the forefront.
my glue. Like, I don't have a sneaker tattoo. I got a pizza tattoo.
I see that, man.
Yeah, my wife has a matching one.
That's cool, man.
Yep.
Nice. Is that your son's birthday right there?
That's my son's
Scorpio.
Yep, that's my son's birthday.
Scorpio too.
Yeah, I have my
Awesome.
son. He wrote his name on my ankle too.
Oh, that's cool, man. And you got it tattooed?
It says Logan, love, like a heart 3000, like Iron Man.
That's fire.
It says
man.
I love you 3000.
That is so fun. Yeah, he's love you 3000. Yeah.
On the ankle.
My brother-in-law is a big Iron Man fan, so I remember him telling me that.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
See, so it just feels like a lot of love around what you do, a lot of passion around what you do, and I see the sky's the limit for you, dude.
I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, you're here.
Right?
But that's
I'm here to have fun.
But yeah, that's the cool thing, right? Because people that I've interviewed, and not to knock them, is I've interviewed a lot of people, but when it comes to business, sometimes people put a damper on it when it comes to finances and doing all the real grunt work. But you actually make it feel easy. Like, wow, this is not that hard. I feel like you can put your mind to it, type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, I just do it. I just figure I make it happen. I make it all works out. So I just just try everything I can, make it happen, have fun. Like I said, I'm having fun. I'm eating pizza.
I love that.
I'm eating pizza, man.
I mean, seriously, it's fun stuff.
Yeah.
So you can't.
I don't take myself too serious, right?
And that's the other thing too, is when people take themselves too serious, they become rigid, and you can't. It's like, he's cool, but
I'm the same. I'm the same dude now on your couch as I was 6th grade.
I love that.
No different. I weigh a little more now. That's it.
Yeah, that's more pizza.
There's no difference in there. I've never never change, right? I try and tell my son that, like, don't change. You're you. You're who you are. And that's it. You just grow into that person.
Grow into that person.
Yeah.
I love that, man. That's great advice, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Which leads me into this. So, like, we do this thing here called Mastermind Questions, where I ramble off a bunch of questions at you. You tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. They're not like super intense, but don't feel bad if you got to think about it. A lot of people do it, but it's just to get for our audience to get to know you a little better. My first one: what book have you read that inspired you the most?
I don't read books.
Have you heard something that inspired you?
A book? No.
Have you heard anything that inspired you, like a podcast or something?
Man, no.
Or a quote that you live by.
The only quote I live by is I got two.
Bring it on.
Be better than you were yesterday. That's one of them. It's like it's on the board in my office. It's kind of a whole thing. And then right here on my leg, I got a tattoo. It says, "Even heroes know when to be scared." So
where did that come from?
That's cool. Honestly, I think it's from a song, and I heard it in a song, but like in a mix, like a playlist.
Yeah,
it was just in there, and I heard it, and I thought about it, and then I Googled it, and it just, I don't know, it just seems cool.
What does it mean?
The hero, like the hero is the good guy, right?
Yeah,
they're always out there with the front. Everything's good. They're, you're gonna jump off a building or something, like as the hero, like Superman.
Yeah,
they're scared. Like you could, it's okay. It's like, it's cool. It's okay to be scared.
It's a Fort Minor song.
Yeah.
It's a Fort Minor song?
Yeah. But like it's cool to be scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't show it all the time.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I could tell G Wiz play 2 songs right now. I'll cry. I'll have a crying session right here. But not everybody knows that. You know what I mean? So like
it's funny you say that because I have the same mentality with certain things, like right up until the lights come on here, and Jerry Seinfeld actually said this beautifully. He said, I'm behind the stage, the curtain at the Beacon or wherever I'm performing. And right before I hit that stage, I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. They hate me. I suck. What am I doing here? I'm the worst comedian in the world. But yet, when he touches that stage, it's so natural. Yeah. And I think that's a lot of us creatives, or let's say people persons like you and me, that we're good in front of cameras and stuff. We always think we're the worst, and then it's like, oh, that was easy.
Cool. But also,
but you need that.
Yeah, honestly, like I coach my son in every sport. I can't fake in front of first and second graders. Like, let's go out there and let's kick some ass and win this game. And be terrified myself. Like, nah, we got this.
We got this, yeah.
Deal with it later.
But you think it, but you don't say it. That's the key.
Like, my wife's caught it a bunch of times where, like, we lost in the championship baseball, and I talked to the team, and like, even if I talk to kids individually, like, there's always, if you record me at every single game, there's always a moment where I, because I'm holding in a tear, just talking to a kid that just struck out. Like, I'm sad for you too, dude, but like, I can't let you see me cry.
Absolutely, man. You're the leader.
I can't. Like, you know what I mean? So like, yeah.
Love that, bro. What person in your life has brought you the most influence?
Oh man. I'm gonna say my wife. Because
smart man.
Yeah. Nah, but she's like she balances me out, where I have a crazy idea in my head. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. And then I do it, and she's like, why didn't you just ask me? That was a terrible idea. Like, so I just go to her. Sometimes, like, I get the idea in my head, and she don't always listen to me. But then I'll tell her, and she's like, oh, no, don't do it that way. Do this. Like, I'm just the kind of, like, I'm an action guy. Like, I just go. And sometimes I need to let somebody else hear what I want to do. And she's the person that, she doesn't always listen to me. And I know she doesn't always listen to me. But she's my one that I always go to. Like, she keeps me level-headed. She keeps me level-headed.
Yeah.
Like, when we go home tonight, she's gonna ask me, like, oh, your big head fit through the door? Like, yeah, we're cool, man. We're cool.
And when she watches the interview, she's gonna critique everything you're saying?
Or not even, like, I'm not gonna lie, she's never gonna watch this.
Come on.
Nah.
Stop.
I'll throw a reel up. And I know my song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I picked the song for a reason.
Yeah.
And she'll be on the couch next to me, and I hear it hit on, and I chuckle because it's already gone.
So funny.
It's a 7-second reel. It's already gone.
Yeah.
She don't even watch it.
She don't even
like it.
But she believes in you, though, man.
100%. But she don't like. She keeps me level. She
But
don't like my stuff. She don't watch it. She don't nothing. She keeps me level.
She's like Mick from Rocky.
Yeah.
Like, Mick knew Rocky was great, but he never told him.
Never told him. Yeah,
he never told him. And I think that's a good thing, man, because it keeps you sharp.
Yeah.
You know, and she's gonna never BS you. She's gonna keep it real with you, bro.
100%. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Are there any practical tips you could share that has helped your process in business and life combined?
I just do it. Literally. Not even like, it's not even a funny metaphor with Nike or anything.
Just do it. Nike, we need sponsorship money.
Yeah. I just do it. I don't even care. Sometimes I don't even think about it. Like I said, I'm on a
free flowing.
Yeah. I'm literally on this couch right now. I have my hoodies right here. I have 3 different versions of my logo.
I love it.
Right here. Like I just go for it. And then I'm like, all right, we're not going to keep that one around. It's cool. It'll stay. But
I guess
I just go.
I like that you're not afraid to try anything.
No.
And I feel like that's also...
I should be, though, because it costs some freaking money.
No, it's expensive, but that's the kid in you, right? Because as kids, we never cared about how we looked or what we did. Like, you know, but it's like, it's the freedom of creativity.
Yeah.
I feel like creativeness is your inner child speaking to you.
Yeah.
And the fact that you just go and you don't care what happens, you want to see what sticks. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'll deal with it later.
Thing. Yeah, that's it. And you learn from it.
I'll just deal with it later. Same thing in life. My boss told me, right? It's better to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission.
Yeah,
that's it. So he told me that we're good now.
We're good.
I'll just do it, and we'll see what happens after.
Respect, bro.
Yeah.
What keeps you driven in life?
My son.
That.
Yeah, definitely my son. Probably also, like I said when we got here, like I'm a whore for this. Just let me talk. Just let me do the whole thing. Just give it to me. But but my son just coming home every day, looking at myself in him. Yeah, I'm cool.
How's that feel to see like a little version of you?
It's crazy.
But that you're in charge of him though. Like, isn't that like
am
surreal?
I,
no, but I mean like
I don't think I am.
You're his.
No,
like,
it's honest to God. We are the exact same person. He's 8. I'm 42. Our voices are different. That's it. We are the same. Everything I like, he likes. Everything.
That's gotta be cool, man.
Yep. It's pretty cool, and it's fun for me, but it's more fun to be out and people see it. Like if he was here right now and you told him, and you made the mistake in telling him that LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time, you're in for a treat because he's gonna rip you apart and tell you every reason why it's Michael Jordan.
I love that because that's what his dad likes.
Because that's what I say.
You see that?
We are Jordan, LeBron. We are Jordan, not LeBron. We are Kobe. We are all of that. We watch old NBA games on YouTube. We're in wrestling.
You guys are best buds.
He's in on pizza, but he's a mozzarella stick guy.
You told me.
But yeah, he is my wife's my best friend, but he's right there.
That's your ride or die, bro.
100%.
I love that. I love hearing that, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's needed because a lot of I say this a lot, man. The father in the household is a powerful thing. The minute you take a dad out of the household, you lose the household. And I'm
hard on him.
Yeah, but you need that. He needs that.
He's not an athlete. He plays sports. Everybody says, like a bunch of older people that I know that coached me in different things, like when his mind and his body meet, he's tall for his age, so he's super skinny. But when they meet, he's going to be an athlete, and I know it's going to happen. But hard on him's not even the word. Like, and it just trickles down to the rest of the team. But like, yeah, even at home, I just yell at him because, right, there's so many of the youth now that doesn't have that. Mm-hmm. So I just keep it there so he knows. But like I always said when I was a dad, that if we're out at the restaurant, if we're at a party and my kid's acting up and I scream his name and give him a look,
he knows what time it is.
He needs to.
That's old school.
And that's all it is. Like, yeah. I just look at him and I just give him a little, and he
chills out.
Good. But he's also everybody we talk to when he goes to their house. He's the greatest kid you could possibly ask for. But he knows.
Yeah.
Like, when I get loud, it's over.
Can't toe that. He toes that line very tight.
He pushes the button, but he knows
what time it is.
You know, he knows what's gonna happen if he goes. But yeah.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy you guys. Yeah. I'm happy you're instilling that into him too, because I think a lot of kids nowadays are missing.
I told you, he's the one who said we could call him. If you're not early, you're late. Like,
I love that. No, I'm telling you, he's gonna be a he's gonna be a beast, man.
Yeah.
You're cultivating that now, so that's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. What does the next level of success in your life look like?
Wow. Staying the same, but just somehow there's something bigger, some money involved. I don't really care if we get money involved, but to make some money, to make it like, to be real, like official. Some places when I roll in, they know who I am, but like to get that just randomly walking down the street, if somebody's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like you get hyped up when you see like a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm a local celebrity.
Yeah.
So it feels pretty good. But like, yeah, that's, you know, I think that's next level.
Gotcha. Dude.
Yeah.
And you're on your way there, man. I'm telling you that.
We're trying, bro.
Yeah, bro. So last question, brother, before I get you out of here.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you bought that changed your life? Boom. And you can't say pizza.
Last thing. Oh,
I mean, if you would have had the Travis Scotts, that would have been
for real, we're gonna do one. Damn. Yo, I know the next thing that's gonna change my life, but not the last thing. The next thing's gonna be a house. But the last thing that changed my life, bro. I thought my list of questions that I have for people was rough. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Well, you can thank my wife. She helped me put
for
these
real.
questions together.
Damn.
Thanks,
last
Yvonne.
thing that changed my life. I really don't know.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't. Nah, like I'm not gonna say anything clothes related, sneakers didn't change my life.
Yeah.
I have an answer, but it sounds so bad.
Dude, it's okay.
All right, we can go.
Bring it on, dude. This is you, right? This is you.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, all right. The last...
Let it fly.
My son.
Wow. Because we were talking about that.
My son.
Do you want to share the story behind that?
I'm cool with it. People know.
Please,
I'm cool with it. My son was IVF. So that means he's a super baby. They made him in the lab. That was a purchase. That's the very big purchase,
no,
though.
But that's
that's the first thing I thought of immediately. I'm like, yo,
that's beautiful.
That's a crazy answer, though.
But I give you courage for sharing that, because a lot of people wouldn't share. That's beautiful, though, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's like,
because for real, like when people are like,
I felt that.
Like, you should have another kid. I'm like, oh, you should have a kid. You know what I mean? Like, yo, relax. Pause. Time out. Yeah, that's what it would be. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Because I definitely, like, not even that. Since my son was born, I haven't bought anything good. I bought sneakers. I bought some podcast equipment.
Yeah.
Nah, it could change my life. You know what I mean? But
your son definitely has changed your life.
What it is. Because honestly, if it wasn't that, I'm literally going back to the wedding ring from my wife. The wedding ring,
yeah.
That honest to God, because I don't got much.
I hear you, bro. No, but I love that, because whenever I interview people, a lot of people say the wedding ring if they're married. But, But
then I was trying to think also, like, damn, 15 years ago, I've done nothing cool since then. I'm like, oh, I gotta have something better, bro.
Nah, you're a father, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. And for you to be vulnerable and share that, I appreciate, man.
But,
that's...
we've gone this whole thing. I've said it the whole time. I'm real.
I love
real.
that, man.
That's as real as it gets.
And this is who you are. And that's like, me and Wiz were talking about this a couple weeks ago, like, and one day I'll share my story, but I feel that when people get to know you on a level like that, like somebody that follows you now knows this when they hear it, they're going to be like, oh damn. Yeah, like my baby was IVF too. Yeah, like you never know who you're touching. This pack of questions
was crazy, man. That's like, you got real. Like, I got questions. They're not this serious. My shit, my questions are fun.
Damn. I don't want to be boring either, right?
For real, like but mine are.
No, man.
I need to rethink mine now.
Oh, bro. Stop. No, man. You know what it is? I like to break down that fourth wall. And just kind of really show who the person is. And that's
got you.
Like I said, bro. When I first met you, I'm like, oh, cool guy, likes to eat pizza. But man, look, this guy is a loving father, a loving husband, family man that, really had a miracle baby. And that's beautiful to me, because there's people out there that can't have children. Yeah. And there's people out there that try and have miscarriages, etc. Yeah. But the fact that he made it, man, like your son's going to be something special, dude. Yeah. And he has the greatest example in front of him of what he should be like. Yep. So that's a beautiful thing, bro.
Nah, it's cool.
I love that, man. Yeah. I'm proud of you, man. I'm telling you, seriously, man. Real talk.
Thank you.
Real talk, man. I appreciate it. Now
I gotta sit in the car and change my questions, bro. I got a question in there, bro. You want to hear one of mine, bro?
What's one of your questions?
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Taylor ham or pork roll?
Taylor ham.
All right. Backstreet Boys are in sync.
I gotta go Backstreet Boys.
All right, cool.
Yeah. No. Let me go back. NSYNC. NSYNC, dude. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Justin Timberlake's Run, and they had massive more better hits. They weren't too teeny boppy. I feel like Backstreet was more teeny boppy.
I'm Backstreet guy.
No disrespect.
That's cool. I'm Backstreet guy.
I'm both, but if I had to pick one,
I fuck with NSYNC.
You know, NSYNC is great. I mean,
I'm
come
Backstreet
on.
guy.
Backstreet's Back goes hard.
Yeah,
Backstreet Back
like,
does go hard.
That's in my list of things, bro. It's like literally.
But that's fun.
It's like the 7th question. It's like random little
But,
things.
you know,
it's whatever is in the top of my head right now.
I'll share something with you though, right? That you're gonna understand this. So when I used to rap, I used to always do it. He could tell you this, like super hardcore, think smart brain rap. And guess what? I would admire the guys who were like hula hala hala hula hala hala,
sounds.
because I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So me, honestly, I enjoy that music. I would never listen to like Common, for example, but I would rap like him, right?
okay.
I would never listen to the music I made, but I would always listen to the opposite of what I didn't make. So
Remember Nori told you rap like a teacher?
yeah. I did a song with Noriega from Capone Noriega a long time ago. He was on my record, and when I rapped for him for the first time, my first bars like spiritual, lyrical, miracle, listen, and he was like, "Yo, you sound like a teacher, like you rap like a teacher," and that's what people. I was like a brainiac rapper, but I admired the easy rap. So to your point, I do this, but I love that.
Yeah.
I love Pepsi or Coke. I love Backstreet and sing, but I don't do it. But I would love to do it. Like I'll go on your pod and I'll have a blast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I admire that, but I can't do it. And it's because I'm too hard on myself.
No,
you know
cool.
what I mean?
But 100%.
See,
but I needed that because I was like, yo, I can't be like.
No, but that's cool,
I'm,
man.
I'm real. Like we're gonna have fun.
That's real.
That's all I thought. I'm like,
but that's I
go.
love that because you hit my child because pork roll, come on, Taylor Ham, come on, NSYNC, like that's my stuff.
That's
You know
all
what I mean?
It was.
So
it literally.
dude, don't say that. Like you.
It's literally question 7, and it just says
Pepsi or Coke, or
and then it's just after that. It's just whatever comes in my head at that time.
No, but that's fire.
It's the freestyle of the question.
But that's fire too. It's just, I guess with me, since I was such a brainiac rapper, I'm a brainiac everything. You see this, dude? I'm like, you know what I mean? So I wish I wasn't like this because I envy people that can do that. Pepsi or Coke, I can't. I'll just be like, oh God, I can't. You know what I mean? But it works for people that it works for.
But
and there's a crowd for that. You know, like I'm the one that watches those type of things, and then when I get into my brainiac mode, I love that too. But then after a while, I gotta turn it off and like just kind of hear something that doesn't make my brain.
Same thing.
Much,
I appreciate.
You know what
I mean? I've only had one guest, and I was in his house, and I asked him those. I have 8 questions because there's 8 slices in a pizza.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow,
dude,
that's
come
amazing.
on.
So I asked him those 8
like
questions
that.
while he was making my pizza, and it was just a fun like chuckle. But
Back and forth.
there's a couple serious ones in there, but I couldn't think of any more serious ones.
But that's
so I broke
cool
it down.
because that's also your brand too. It's like you're just I'm energetic,
free
fun
flowing,
going, free flowing,
having a blast.
Yeah, man, and as long as it works for you, that's what matters, dude.
I feel like if I ever have a real guest, there's going to be a structure. But right now, we're just going with it, man.
This is
structure free.
This is ever growing. Like when we did our first podcast, you can go back and look at it, and it's got like 600 views, and it was a hot mess. Like I didn't have no iPad.
I didn't 16 views.
Yeah,
so we good, bro.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, bro. So it's like
cool.
it was an everyday growing thing. So you're gonna keep growing,
I heard a thing while I was building and preparing and making everything out. That said, most podcasts fail after the 3rd episode. So all I needed to do was record 4.
I love that.
But
you were telling me that.
I think I'm at 6.
Keep going, man.
I'm at 6, and I'm going, But I just need to get past 3. And then every one I record, I literally record it. I send it to my brother. My brother's younger than me. My brother's super huge, like YouTube guy, watches Twitch, all these people playing videos. That's how he met his wife. So I send it to him, and then I'm like, yo, critique. And he breaks down the entire episode. It hurts.
You need that, man.
Hurts to the bone. But then I'm like, all right, and I adjust him. And he's like, oh, your camera's too low. Like everything is. I'm learning every day something new, and I just all right. But the same thing like I've said, better than yesterday. I'll fix it. Next thing, pick something new. I'll fix that. Pick something new.
Like you say, better than yesterday. My line is always 1% better each day.
Yeah.
So when I wake up, if I do just 1% better in some aspect of my life, I feel accomplished.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go 10. You don't gotta go 20.
Nah.
You do 1. And with me, it's like the smallest. Like a lot of people don't appreciate certain things that you have to do or I have to do in front of a camera, but we appreciate it because we want to put the best content out there. Like even like for me, it's easy because I used to be a rapper and I used to, understand diction and tone. But even something is like when I'm saying your name, there's a way you say it. You just don't say Steven Winters. Like there's like a way, learning tonage is very important because people listen to tones like dogs. You want a treat? And they're like, you know what's up. But if you say, want a treat, they're not, you know what I'm saying? So it's all in the tone. It's
or
the way
same thing, like, yo, how many times you look at the camera?
Yeah.
Like for real. So mine is weird. I'm straight on. So like I'm looking at the camera like this, but then my laptop is right underneath it. So I'm looking at my laptop and I'm like, am I supposed to look at the camera? Am I not supposed to look at the camera? I'm like, what am I supposed to where am I supposed to look?
I'll give you a pro tip. The best thing to do to get over that and to finesse it and get better at it, watch the video with no volume on it. Okay. Watch your video without any volume and you'll see your mannerisms and you'll see the way you look up.
That's a good point. I got an episode like that too because I didn't record audio one time.
So that's what I'm saying. If you look at that, you will start to see, oh shoot, I do this too much. Yeah. And if if for me, it's ever growing. Like I'm here with you and I'm looking at you, looking at my notes, looking at I want to engage with the audience. I want to engage with you, but I want to keep the flow of the notes.
I do. So, I already know what one of mine is because I just get fidgety. Like. It's just a thing. Like I don't have like what restless leg syndrome.
Yeah, I don't. But that's also who you are.
So like if my leg isn't shaking, I'm just touching and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like sweating right here. And like I'm always moving.
It's normal, man.
I'm always doing something. So I already know that's one of them. But I'm
dude, you're on your way, bro.
We're having fun.
Listen, you're on your way, bro. I appreciate you coming on the platform, sharing your story, talk about your passion.
Excited. I got an invite. I was like, yo, I'm there, bro.
That's love, bro. We gotta do Legend Seats one day. My treat, bro. As long as you're a Yankee, you better be a Yankee fan.
I didn't know anything about the podcast. You hit me up, but I'm like, this guy, nothing but Legend Seats, bro. Nothing. I won Legends once.
Did you enjoy it?
I don't know. It got rained out.
Ouch.
It was pre-COVID.
Uh-huh.
And we went, I don't even know who they were playing. It was like game 2 or 3 of the season.
Yeah.
Legend Seats. We go. Games pushed back because of rain. Game got pushed back 3 times because of rain. We were just in Legends, just chilling. Like, this is amazing. In the inside, eating all the food.
Eating the sushi and the
all
steak.
of that. And then they're like, oh, they're canceling the game. We left. We didn't hit no traffic. I was like, but yeah, I haven't sat in the actual seat. I've sat in the seats between First and Bright. My brother-in-law got a picture with Greg Bird.
Oh, nice.
Like right where it's row 2, so you're right there. Greg Bird, Aaron Judge, like that whole nine. Been there, done
fire.
That. My job gives me a lot of experiences that are pretty freaking cool.
That's awesome, bro.
But yeah, Legends is on the list one day.
Hey man, maybe one day we'll have to set that up. We'll go to Legends together, bro. We'll do a pizza review.
I'm cool with that.
Even though Yankee Stadium pizza is horrible. Sorry.
They don't even have pizza in Yankee Stadium.
No, in the Legends.
In there they do.
And it's good. It's not great. It's I could do without it.
They gotta figure that out.
Yeah, they gotta figure it out because you're Yankee Stadium.
You're New York City. You need a pizza.
You're one of the
Garden has pizza.
Yeah, I never had the Garden pizza. Good.
That's Paulie G's. Yeah.
Really?
The Paulie G's one. Yeah, Paulie G's Slice Shop. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I gotta try that, dude.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Jeez, I got to get my pizza acumen together, bro. Seriously.
It's hard, bro.
I'm stuck with certain places. I got to venture out.
You got to branch out, man. That's what I do. That's it.
See, that's why I'm watching reviews now, dude. My man.
Statewide.
The Pizza Hulk.
People, I made sure, right? So that little, you shouted out in the beginning, the Jersey
Bites, yes.
Right, the Jersey Bites top 10. She had highlighted people at the end of 2023. And one of these random people had pizza on it. She picked somebody, they chose pizza. I messaged the lady right away and I'm like, you went to somebody else for pizza?
Wow.
And she laughed.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay. She's like, I'll give you National Pizza Day.
That is fine.
And I was like,
bro.
All right, I'm cool with that. And then she hits me up real quick and she's like, 10, I need 10 spots and a write-up on each of them.
And you're like, done.
And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, I need that. It was Friday. She's like, I need that on Sunday night by 7. I was like,
she put the pressure
damn. I cranked out that list. It wasn't hard.
Yeah.
The 2 of them on the list were like, all right, I'm going to include these, but it wasn't that hard.
Right.
But I made the list. It started. There was I think there was 23 spots on the 10 list.
Sheesh.
Because I needed to make sure that I wasn't like singling out one specific, like North Jersey wasn't secluded. It wasn't singled out. I'm a North Jersey guy.
Yeah.
I like thin and crispy. So the bar pie is my thing.
Yes.
But I made sure that list had something for everybody. All 10 of them on that list, they're not the same.
So you weren't biased.
I made sure that list had reach.
I love that, bro.
Made sure it had reach.
Love that.
I felt I had to. I could have listed out 10 bar pies and be like, here you go. Who am I? Nah, you're putting me on a website. I'm going to give you the real.
And you gave the service which people need, because a lot of people don't know where to get good pizza.
Yeah.
So you doing that, it's part of the branding and people following you too.
I get the message.
Like,
people message me. They're like, yo, I'm going to this town. Where should I go? And I tell them, and I'm like, yo, that's what I would pick.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, though, don't come at me.
Yeah, I'm giving you my opinion.
Yeah,
that's it.
I put it because I get a lot. There's you probably have it too. There's tons of haters, bro.
Yeah,
there's
man.
probably more haters than real.
Yeah.
But you know what? I realized you, as the hater, you comment on my page, and I comment you back. Yo, we just jumped the algorithm. We just put it back into the atmosphere.
That's it.
So
That's
bring
it.
out
And keep growing.
Take them all
brand.
on, bro. That's it.
I love it, dude.
Take it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Pizza Hulk himself, Steven Winters, thank you so much for stopping by, brother.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you, man. Best of luck on your ventures, on the Pizza Hulk brand, on the apparel that you have, on just your overall energy and what you're doing, man. I really pray nothing but the best for you and your family, and that you keep striving forward, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Tell everybody out there where they can find you, how they can get in contact with you, all that good stuff.
Everything is at the Pizza Hulk. TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, all at the Pizza Hulk. The podcast is on YouTube and Spotify. The Smashing Slices pod is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's where I am.
He's coming to a pizzeria near you. That's it. Thank you again, brother.
No, thank you.
Really
Bro.
appreciate
Thank
this,
you.
man. And guys, that's a wrap on episode 22 of I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman podcast. If this podcast inspired or moved you to follow your dreams or aspirations, please subscribe to our Apple, Spotify, and YouTube platforms by typing in Luis Guzman, I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman, and clicking that subscribe button. Please make sure to follow my Instagram handle at I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman, for further content and updates. I am thankful for every listener, and I pray you have a blessed one, not a stressed one. Peace.
Shout out. The Connects. Luis Guzman. Don't ever go, never leave my side. Passion's all I have, courage is my drive. And if I lost you